Hey, boys and girls, this is boy Donnell Rawlings, and first off, I want to personally thank you for helping the Donnell Rawlings Show grow. In a matter of 5 weeks, we've gained over 15,000 new subscribers. That's you. And the motherfucker that didn't do it, it's not you. I want to take this time to say thank you, but we want to keep going, keep pushing forward. So I encourage you to tell all your friends, all your fans, subscribe to the Donnell Rawlings Show on YouTube and all podcast platforms. All right, now, time for the show. The Donnell Rawlings Show, live in your face. Fuck y'all bitch ass nigga, you never take my place, chicken.
Welcome to the Donnell Rawlings Show.
Well, no, you have to do it from like a lower projection if you're going to really be Donnell
what
Rawlings.
Up, son?
There we
to
go.
The Donnell Rawlings, son. Let's go. Show.
I love it. I love having you on here with me today.
I know, I'm so happy.
Everyone's so used to seeing you walking back and forth in the back, and now they get to see you up close and personal.
First of all, I want to say this. Do I have a mic? I don't have a microphone.
No.
First of all, I want to say Women's Month, day, second, minute, whatever it was, is motherfucking over. All right?
It's women's the rest of your life for eternity.
Right. And I understand that she's a nice woman to look at, but I still have my job as the creator, co-founder, CEO, CFO, and HNIC of the Donnell Rawlings Show. So you had your month. I'm going to kindly ask you to remove yourself. And I know some people that are listening or watching, well, listening, you won't get the effect, but they're watching like, nigga, we good, let her talk. Go ahead, say what you're going to say.
Anyways.
Happy. I'm glad to have you here for Women's Month.
I know, we're coming off of Women's International Day, which was yesterday. Just so happy. See, he messed it up.
We were in a flow. And here he comes.
Excuse me. This is what I'm trying to tell you about. This is a man's world.
But ain't nothing. It ain't nothing without a woman or a girl.
Could you leave? Like I was saying.
Thank you, Toya.
For what?
Everyone, her name is Toya.
Whatever. This is a man's world. And in what time?
But it's nothing.
Nothing.
Without a woman or a girl.
Or girl. No, I'm not saying girl, nigga. You ain't gonna R-Kelly me. You ain't gonna R-Kelly me like, oh, he said a girl. That means no. This is a man's world. This is a man's world. 100% a man's world. But what makes it a man's world is a woman. I agree with that.
It would not function without us.
First off,
it's the breath.
Is it possible to have a conversation with a black woman without feeling like you're attacking me, without feeling like you better had in a different manner? Can we do that? We've done
it many a times. Don't come at me like that.
I'm not coming at you.
You better had.
No, I'm coming at you like that because that's what you said. It's a woman's. And I said that. What I said was she came in here trying to take my job. That's the fuck I said. And I know some people out there like this, if it was a vote, she would probably take my job. But it's still my motherfucking job. Because this is a man's world.
But I think it's fun because everyone's seen her walk around. There's been comments about her that everyone gets to see her face up close.
Comments? What comments?
Talking about, oh, Donnell, keep them fine ones walking in the back.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. Look at her.
I got queens. 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 I got bad queens.
You got some bad queens.
It don't got the same ring.
Some bad bitches.
It's not the same ring. It's like Diet Coke versus regular Coke. Just don't have that. I got some bad bitches. But I will say this. A friend of mine, not a friend, goddamn. Whenever somebody says a friend, they mean to say somebody I was fucking. Whenever someone says friend and they don't use a name, they're fucking them. Let's just get that out the way.
Well,
who it may concern.
I first thought you were talking about a guy, so.
Friend?
When you said I have a friend, I thought it was.
Niggas don't refer to each other as friends. A man's. You ain't gonna be like, yo, I did slip one time. And I told Play from Kid and Play, right? No, Kid, I'm sorry. Which one the light-skinned nigga?
That's Kid.
Kid. I can be forgetting sometimes, right? I was somewhere and I said, yo, this is my best friend, 40. He said, nigga, did you say best friend, 40? And then he kept texting me, did you talk to your BFF?
Your bestie?
Best friend, 40. Best friend, 40. So
with a name like 40, you can't put best friend in front of it.
Fuck that. My man's is my BFF. But I don't say it like that. I can't say it like, yo, that's my best friend 40. But I do understand all that. But I also understand it is true that it's a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or girl. And this friend that I had years ago, she was older at the time. And I know y'all like this, nigga, is she dead now? Because y'all look at my chin, right? She was older at the time. She was my senior at the time. And she told me, she said, Donnell, your success is going to come from the women that are around you. He said, the women that are around you are going to make you successful. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's what she said, rather. And I said, all right. Well, okay, they're going to be successful, but do I smash? Come on, man. I can't just do this. I can't just ask these questions for just regular people, right? Just like, yeah, somebody's gonna be like, yeah, they bad bitches, but can you smash? Right? And I found that in some cases, you smash, sometimes you pass.
Yeah.
Pass is not a bad pass. Pass is not a bad thing. Sometimes you just pass.
Because sometimes you smash, you're gonna fuck up your whole thing.
Yeah, but men will just roll the dice. No, I agree with you.
Maybe I lose it all. Maybe I won't.
Like this. I'm trying. Yes, I understand what you say. You said it like it's some dudes with some dice. Like, should I? No, they're gonna always roll it. But sometimes you pass on it.
So you're saying, but about your bad bitches here, you're past.
No, I'm saying the bad bitches here make me better.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just so happened that the team of bitches that I work with just happen to be bad bitches.
Mm-hmm. Got Stephanie back here.
For every sense of the word. Every sense of the word. Not just, and I'm not like big on like your outer being is your personality or what you represent. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some pretty ugly bitches.
They're pretty, but
ugly on the inside. But everybody that I fuck with is pretty, inside and outside. I appreciate y'all. I feel fucking like a bitch right now because I feel like it's gonna be some awes.
Thanks, Donna.
But Samson, do you got a dress on?
I know, Samson, this is about woman appreciation. Why you're missing out?
Samson just became a woman and didn't even have a problem with it. Didn't even have a problem with, like, he was about to hit me with, like, Donnell, my pronoun is. Niggas, you about to switch your pronoun? Yes, what's your pronoun?
I'm a she.
You a she? Have you ever been
superhero?
She? Have you ever been a them?
No.
Not one night, tequila?
Like maybe two different peoples come out.
Yeah, like a them, like one of them.
I haven't been a them.
You're not looking at my lips. I said them. All right, you acting like I can't talk.
No, I know. I messed up.
Words,
No,
so
I messed it up. I wasn't talking about you.
No, you looked me right in my face like, what is he saying?
I've never been a them.
Them, us, or they?
Because I'm still like trying to get used to all that grammatically, you know.
Yeah, I've always been a him or a son.
Or a son.
Him or a son. And it's so funny because...
Or the N-word.
What? I've been N-word?
Yeah.
To who?
With the A. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't sound like you said with an A. You sound like you your nigga up. You sound like you yours. You sound
What's
like
up, my?
Yeah. You sound like, yeah, she was a cheerleader. Earthquake. Shout out to Earthquake. His special was dope. He had a joke about motherfuckers worrying about COVID, but then worry about their mouth.
Yes.
Don't go to the dentist and all that type of shit. But on last episode, when you see this, what do you see?
A genie in the bottle reminds me of I Dream a Genie.
Damn.
What about you? Oh, yeah.
That's the same thing. The guy in the last
Oh, someone
podcast,
said
Dan,
yeah.
You look like a genie, bitch. Queen. Queen.
I'm being genies.
You do look like a genie. But you don't act like a genie.
I be granting wishes if you're the right person.
Just being the genie ain't about granting wishes. Being the best genie is about shutting the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't do that. Good luck.
You can't be a genie.
You get 3 wishes, and one is not me shutting the fuck up.
Oh, my God. Get back in the bottom. Get back in the bottom. That's what I'm talking about. So, you know what? It's safe to say you're never going to see a black genie. You're never going to see a black genie. There'll never be a black genie because part of the requirement to be a genie, you have to shut the fuck up. So will there be a biracial genie?
Why, she shut up half the time?
Or know when to shut the fuck up? Or know when to connect with what side? I dated a chick. She was biracial, right? And it was so funny because she identified with both sides. Most biracial kids, they just too black, too strong. But you're never going to see a biracial kid that just go straight with the white shit. Can't do it. But she connected with both of them, both sides of it, and respected both of them. But it was times when we would get into situations, and I used to say, her mom was white, right? I used to be like, you need to be more in touch with your mom's side of the family.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
I know who you're talking about, too.
It don't matter. No, but I was like this. And then sometimes I was like this, please don't be your dad's side.
The Jamaican side?
Yeah, the Jamaican side. Bitch, why you say that? Why
I'm
you
sorry.
The fuck is wrong with you, man? What the fuck we doing, a scavenger hunt, nigga? You trying to give clues? Dry snitching ass motherfucker.
I was just trying to make sure I knew I was right.
No, you wasn't right, nigga.
And you agree.
Who the fuck said Jamaican, nigga? Now niggas is like, yo, what half Jamaican bitch you used to fuck? Shut the fuck up, man. Yo, I can't believe you did that. And you warmed up to it. You kept edging it on like workout. Man, that's why I tell y'all, the views of this show. What is the disclaimer?
Oh my God.
What is the disclaimer?
Oh,
what is this disclaimer? It's always the views of this show. What is it?
I don't know. I'm crying.
What is the time when they want to sell you something? Is it at the beginning or is it at the middle somewhere, right?
This is where we go to a commercial.
The views expressed by this show might help me.
Oh, the views expressed by this show does not.
Doesn't reflect on Netflix.
Nigga, do you have a microphone? Why y'all niggas keep trying to take my show? What the fuck is going on? Federico, you guilty as shit too.
I will bring
Yo.
3 microphones next time.
Yo,
Yeah.
This is a group show today. I kind of like it.
this is not what we planned, guys. This was not what we produced. We said that we're going to be a professional show. Did we not say that? 2 weeks ago, we said we have to get some money pouring in. We have to reach out to sponsors. That's 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Since then, 2 weeks later, we are. But we're never going to be able to do it. We're never going to be able to talk about a product if you guys don't maintain some type of professionalism. Can we all agree now that it's time for a commercial?
I agree.
Yo, I mean, I'm telling you this. I'm of an age where you start concerning yourself with certain things, and certain things could be, and this is real. This is just honest. You concern yourself with how well you would function. You get to a certain age where you say, "I don't need this. I don't need that. I'm my own man. All I need to do is eat some egg yolks." You try to rely on. You start doing ginger shots. You start doing wheatgrass shots and everything, but you want to build your confidence. And I could tell you this. I do know people that experiment with certain things. I'm not gonna say no names, right? And through the conversation I had, I heard about this joint called Blue Chew. I didn't know what it was. You came across some information about it. And for the people, and there's a lot of people that know, what's Blue Chew?
Well, Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. But guess what? It's in chewable tablets at the fraction of the cost. You could take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead, or you could be ready whenever the opportunity arises.
Bomb!
Yes. Then the process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers. The process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days.
So wait a minute. You try to tell me that you don't have to blow your spot up?
No.
You don't have to go, you don't have to wear no mask.
No, that's the best part.
You don't have to go to the pharmacy. Be like, They be like, are you here for your? No, them ones right there. The ones right there. The ones that say Blue Chew. You don't got to do that.
Nope, it's all done online. So there's no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy.
So what do you mean? So you got to talk to somebody.
After you talk to their medical provider. So it's
legit.
It's legit. And Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package.
Man, don't keep saying discreet like I'm gonna be waiting for the postman. I might wait for the postman, but I'm gonna be like this. Yo, my man, put them joints in the back.
Yes.
But I can see how we can build your confidence to be ready. Sometimes you think you might be ready mentally, but you might need a little assistance.
Yeah.
So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it comes to the time to put it down, Blue Chew can help you. And we got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code ASHY at checkout. Just pay $5 in shipping. That's bluechew.com, promo code ASHY. To receive your first month free, visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use promo code ASHY. All you pay is $5 in shipping. That's bluechew.com, promo code ASHY. To receive your first month free, visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. So the important part of doing any of this is to believe in something, like something, or at least try something. That's why I'm so happy that we've partnered up with the people we partnered up with.
Yes.
Doesn't remove or take away from the fact that we were talking about you being an African-American genie, and it would never be. It would never happen.
You could be anything you want to be, kids.
You can't be a genie. And where's the earthquake? Fuck them kids. Don't tell them kids shit that they could be, that you know goddamn well. When does that stop? I know this sounds crazy.
When they don't make the first team or...
No, damn, you a fucking fucked up person. Yo, the first team, so I know your daughter's a gifted athlete, right? So what you're telling me is that you wouldn't fuck with your daughter if she wasn't first team?
No, I would definitely fuck with my daughter as my daughter, but I would let her know that maybe she's not the best. That's when you tell them.
What the fuck type of parenting is this? Yo, wait a minute. You look your kid, I just want to understand this. You look your daughter in the face and you tell her that she's not the best.
What you
have that conversation?
Yes. Because you have,
oh my God,
because you have to, I'm a realist. So if this is something
you beat
that
your kids?
No, not anymore.
Because they can fight back, bitch.
Well, because she's away in New York at college.
Your fucking daughter got a athletic scholarship for polo. Yeah, I wouldn't want to beat her now.
How you think she got so strong?
By all blocking them punches and shit. You said so politely.
No, but I do tell them, like, because if you have a gifted child at sports and you do put in that work at taking them wherever they need to go.
Well, you threw me off. You said they put in that work.
Well, they put in that work.
I know, but my work is different.
I'm talking about kids in sports.
Okay.
And so you're doing the drives and you're doing all of that. And if they're not the best, you have to ask, is this something you really want to do?
No.
And if they do put all the practice and effort into still trying, I'm talking about the effort that kids will put in. If they're not really trying to be the best, I'm not going to be taking those 2-hour drives to their practices.
Fuck, so goddamn it, my son, it's over. It's over.
He's going to come hang out with me for a while. We'll get him prepped up.
It's over. Fuck, man. I wanted him to be Kobe like a motherfucker. Yo, it is over.
I think he's going to be a great skateboarder.
He going to be a skateboarder. Mm-hmm. That's a move. But he's straight up, just nigga don't want to play basketball so much that he lies about it. He said to his mother, he said, Daddy said that I don't have to do basketball today. I could do my art. This is what he told her. I could do my art.
I love that.
It's over. My son, I know
it's not over. Art will be his new thing, or his thing, or skateboarding, or whatever else he's actually interested in.
He on jokes, but he don't want to joke around me. He don't want people, he want to get more laughs than me. Everywhere we go. If I asked him to do something, he would intentionally not do it just so people could laugh at me, him not listening to me.
You're going to be in trouble when you turn 16, 17.
Guess what he said today? I was telling Stephanie, I said, oh man, it's going to be a great weekend. We just going to do men stuff. We're going to be men. And she said, he said, that's what she said. Yo, I will show you text, nigga. I will show you text. Yo, I said, LOL, hold on.
That's what she said. That little boy is so smart.
Wait a minute. So start right. I found some kites. I was so happy. I found some kites out of nowhere, and my son was just talking about how he wanted to make a kite. Then I found these kites. I was like, oh shit. Then I sent the video to his mom of the kite. And tell me what is it? What did I say?
I bought that during the pandemic.
Okay, let me reference it.
Okay.
It's a picture. We scroll up, it's a picture of two kites.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I don't get a lot of weekends with my son because I travel so much. So it's a weekend, I'm thinking what we're gonna do. Just randomly, when we were doing the unpacking for the show today, I saw the kites. I was like, oh shit. And then I said it, and this is.
And he said, wow.
One second. And then this happens.
He said, wow. He said he wants this raptor kite. And you said.
Okay, and the reason why he said the raptor kite, you have to understand, guys, if you can't see this, it's two kites. It's a Spider-Man kite, and it's a fucking dinosaur, raptor, velociraptor, whatever it is. That nigga know all the different names of dinosaurs. All I know is T-Rex.
Mm-hmm. And you said.
Wait, I'm gonna have to set it up. So, a kid that loves dinosaurs has an opportunity to go fly a kite with his dad. He has two choices. Spider-Man, which his dad was in the movie, said, whoa, he sort of got his pizza. And another movie that his father wasn't in, and he chose a motherfucking dinosaur over something I was part of. That's how much my son don't fuck with me. Okay, let me continue. And then he chose it, and then what happened?
And then you said, or can I skip down to the bottom?
Do the whole fucking thing.
Okay, of course. I bought that during the pandemic and I found it today. He was just talking about making a kite. I'm happy. Stephanie, so dope. I'm happy for you. You said her name. You said her name.
Stephanie, man, fuck this shit. Fuck this, y'all can't keep on old dress stitching ass niggas.
Everyone knows who your baby mama is.
Yo, why y'all keep on yelling names? Who keep talking about names?
Everyone knows who your baby is.
Who think you suck at high school behind the bleachers? Don't think I got no secrets. Tyrone Johnson, cup balls, cup all that. Tyrone, go ahead, boss.
And then you said, haven't had a weekend with him in forever. We gonna be men.
10.
Yay, ha ha ha, men, LOL. He said, that's what she said.
That's what my
joke today, and she said, "What the?"
She WTF like didn't say that. Then
He doesn't even know what that means. Did he really say that? Yes, at the gas station, you'll hear it. I think it's the white boys at school.
Yo, it has to be the white boys in school.
It has
You
to
know
be the
why?
white boys in school.
Because it's only 2 black boys in school. It's 3 niggas, and I always see them, son. I don't want to judge kids by their hair, but when I see them coming down the hill, son, I'm like, that's my man's in them, son. Yo, I'm so sorry. I don't want racist. It's fucking true.
You judge them by their hair?
Yo, no, that's what real niggas says, son. Yo, I don't want to say it. I'm telling you, this school, it's a great fucking school. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what got my son into this school. George Floyd. The reason why I say that, because the school he goes to, there's really not a lot of color. And they acknowledge it, they understand it. And I'm not trying to start they need more black people, but that's just, it is what it is for so many different reasons, right? But during the George Floyd thing, when everybody was upset about George Floyd and how black people being treated, some people stepped up and acknowledged it. Some people didn't acknowledge it, but for the most part, people were like, okay, this is what we need.
In the whole private school world, it was real. It was all in the news, and that they need to do better. And that's all I really saw for a long time. Yep.
So my son went to pre-K at this school, and he got like the playmates, whatever.
Play dates.
Yeah, so some of his friends from the old school, they had a party or something, and the principal of the new school was there. And this was right when people was giving money to black shit, everything. Niggas was getting paid. And Austin happened to be at the dinner, right? I don't know how but I know it was probably like, did you see that hair?
So it must be the day that you picked it.
Yeah, because it's so funny because my son, he's Salvi and black, right? And Steph, I'm saying her name because you niggas keep saying it.
You said it on multiple shows. I thought it was okay.
I only said it at the shows that I was hating. Not on a happy show. When have you heard me say her name at a happy show? You just heard me say it with, this bitch! No, it's a joke. Hello, I'm a comedian. That's what she said. I'm just saying certain people's names, you use them in different sentences. You know, it's different sentences. What was I saying? You made me forget.
He got, well, I was talking about you picking out his hair.
Yeah, she likes it, and he has good hair.
Yeah, that
She
little
likes
curl.
to have it all curly and shit. I'll be like, man, fuck that, man. When me and him rock, I'll be like, just whack, whack. I'll be knocking all them curls out. Wow, hair dryer and shit. And get them like that. He look like a different kid.
So at the dinner, did you put the pick with the fist?
Yeah, but he don't know anything about it. He don't know anything about it. I think, now kids, when they see a pic, it represents Questlove.
Yeah.
For real, it's like Questlove could probably be the only silhouette that can replace the pic silhouette. Questlove. Damn, I want this nigga to hurry up and lose his hair, man.
You tired of the pick?
No, I'm tired of him having hair, more hair everywhere we go. Everywhere we go, it could be white people, whatever. This nigga got more hair than everybody and got a pick in it. I'm waiting for that day when that motherfucker start wearing a New York fitted or a Philly hat. It's gone. Like Sway. I love that nigga. That's my nigga. He be cracking jokes on his... Sway don't crack jokes on me. Them shitters don't talk shit about me. Sway in the morning. Sway in the morning is the most... This is what y'all understand. He's a respected journalist, right? But he is a asshole, son. And I know you know from the Bay Area.
Yeah, he's always been sweet to me.
Yeah, 'cause you a queen. Of course. Niggas don't be mean at queens. They be mean at kings, king of queens. They don't, of course he could be nice. How would he be like this? Yeah, no, but he's a nasty motherfucker. But because he has a news voice, and this is Sway in the morning, he got one of those and when we're live from Florida, he got one of one of them reporter type voices, so people respect him, but he's an asshole. He's an asshole. He treats me like shit. And then he makes it like this. He says stuff like this. Oh, come on, Donnell. Why you say that? He got mad at me because there's a group of people that follow him. We got to get some people to follow us. He has a group. Like everybody has a group, right? Nicki Minaj has the Barbs. Who Lil Nas used to be a bar bitch. Not a bad bitch, a bar bitch. Motherfucking Cardi has the, what's the Cardi bitches? So people.
I know Beyonce has the bees.
The Beehive.
The Beehive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
what would yours be? I think it should be like the rich bitch crew or something.
Who the fuck starts with 3 shits, man? The rich
The
bitch
RBC.
crew. No, you don't be like the rich bitch crew, and we are the dynamic duo. No, Ash Mob.
I like that. The Ash Mob.
Yep, Ash Mob. You know who would be part of Ash Mob? Mooney Long. Mooney Long.
Hours and hours.
Yes, I did a project with her, and I talked about lotion. She said, anybody that know me know I don't fuck with lotion. And when she said she don't fuck with lotion, I said, I fuck with you for hours and hours. hours.
I want to know why she doesn't fuck with lotion.
But what she explained to me was like, who got time for all of that? Like, if you got shit to do, like, that's how I feel. Like, right now, if you did, like, I've been getting better at moisturizing the visible areas. I used to be against that. I've become better at focusing on it, like the needs areas that need concentration, right? But my shit would be Ash Mob.
I like that.
And just go around and just hit areas that you don't hit. Like real niggas, we all know. All you do when real niggas lotion, you just lotion your hands. You lotion your hands and your face.
You have to lotion everything because it's going to start
what?
sagging and getting old and crispy. Like, it's about keeping your skin luscious and youthful.
Oh, so you got, I'm fucked up then.
Yeah, you keep it moisturized so you can stay youthful.
So you got to moisturize every motherfucking day?
At least every time. As long as you're showering. If you're showering and you wipe it all off, you need to put some more on.
But you don't gotta, but who need, like, pause, no homo. You don't need to hit every area.
Well,
you don't need to hit your ass. That's what I'm saying.
But if you're already going at it, if you're naked and you're already going at it, you might as well just get everywhere.
I understand, man. I swear to God, man.
I do my ass crack. I do my legs, my knees.
Yeah,
everything. Got to keep everything youthful.
A woman should lotion their ass. But I don't know if it's important for a nigga to lotion their ass.
But no one wants to see no ash in the crack. The top of your crack would be white, like some ash just sprinkled.
Man, I think women respect ashy ass niggas.
Nah. I'd be like, here, let me lotion you down, boo.
I think ashy niggas like that. You don't need lotion. Be like, why you don't put no lotion on your ass? I'm gonna work up a sweat, bitch. What about that? My moisturizer is sweat.
And then you know it. That ends up.
Y'all talking about?
That has salt in it. It's gonna dry. It's gonna dry, bro.
Stop playing games with us.
Mm-hmm. I was told that I was supposed to ask you 10 questions.
Who told you that? A snitch? One of these motherfuckers? Who told you? It's a whole snitch gallery over there. Who the fuck told you? Who the fuck told you? Can I yell out names? Yeah, I know y'all niggas be yelling out names. Snitch ass gallery over there. Who told you? You know their name, middle name, and social security number. What questions so what they said?
So we're gonna ask 10 questions, and how many minutes did you guys say?
It's a fucking game show now? Are we a game show? Since we're a game show, I'm just telling you, this is the perfect
What do
time.
I win?
Yeah, just hold that thought. All right? Just hold that thought. We'll be right back. So you mean to tell me that you got together with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 4 known snitches. It's a new one.
That we don't know.
Yeah, it's a new one. If they're over there, the likelihood of them becoming a snitch is like 100%. So these snitches over here said that it was 10 questions you had to ask me.
Yes.
And I'm supposed to answer them truthfully. It sounds like a game. Do I win something?
Your fans get to win and learning more about you.
Niggas is ready to unfollow me now. You think they...
No, they're going to love these questions.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Life is full of twists and turns, stress, changes, grief, moments of growth, and moments that we feel like we're just taking a few steps back.
And it's important to show up for yourself through all the struggles that life can bring.
BetterHelp online therapy is there for the twists and turns and will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist in less than 48 hours.
I don't need a professional. You know who my professional is when it comes to therapy? My uncle. My uncle's been locked up, right? And he has life experiences. And for the most part, whenever I'm feeling like I'm dealing with struggles in life, I'll talk to my uncle. And that is why I think that I might need some help from some other people.
Well, yeah, so this one is not a crisis line. It's not a self-help. It's a professional therapy done securely online, and the service is available for clients worldwide.
So you mean to tell me that you can log on to your account at any time, you can send messages to your therapist, and you can do all that through this?
Yeah, and that's the best part because you can email them, you could text them, you don't actually have to have the conversation. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy, and you're free to change your therapist if needed.
So wait a minute. So this is a company, there's a situation that's committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change your therapist if needed. So what you're trying to tell me is that you can switch in and out with your therapist.
Yeah, if you're not meshing well with one, they'll go ahead and you can reach out to another one because sometimes it's like a match. It's like dating.
But it costs a lot of money too.
Actually, this one is more affordable than the traditional online therapy, and the financial aid is also available.
Visit betterhelp.com/Ashy. That's better, HELP, and join the over 2 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of experienced professionals.
In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they've been recruiting additional therapists in all 50 states.
And if you have been a subscriber, if you've been listening to the podcast, the Donnell Rawlings Show, if you don't remember that, I don't know what. You get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Ashy.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Ashy, ASHY.
And if you're like me, I need better help.
Are you ready? So, what drugs have you tried? That's not fair. You have to play the game. What drugs have you tried? Crack?
I'm proud to say that I've never tried crack.
Have you ever sold it?
I'm proud to say that I was a crack dealer for about 2 weeks.
Wait, 2 weeks?
Yep.
What happened? Tell me how you got fired.
I didn't get fired. I quit. And the reason why I quit, and I know you can't be a successful crack dealer if you ask niggas, when you gonna give me my money? and they respond with whenever I feel like it. I had to quit. I was like, if you don't have the respect for me, I wasn't into to be a successful crack dealer, you gotta be able to kill somebody.
Well, that leads into another question.
Yo, I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, not. What I'm just trying to say is that you're in the circle that happens with debts are unsolved.
That leads to another question.
I've never heard of a nice. I mean, when it comes to crack, I never heard of he was so friendly and he just gave crack away to everybody and told them to get
you get
back.
a crack. Everybody gets a crack.
That nigga was Oprah in the crack. You get a crack. Everybody get a crack. You get a 20. Everybody gets an 8 ball. Okay, next question.
Have you ever?
I've been experimental with things.
Oh yeah, like what? Like what was the harshest? I want to know the harshest.
What kind of question is that? I just say I'm an older guy, but I've experimented with things that I've experimented with things that probably, didn't get a lot of sleep.
I'm trying to think. Speed.
Listen, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
I know you guys did the teas.
Who is you guys? Do I represent a whole?
Well, you've talked about it. You've talked about it on stage, so I could say it. The teas. The mushroom teas.
That ain't nothing to be nervous about. This is a whole book about a motherfucker that was doing weed and mushrooms. Everybody do mushrooms. Next question.
Okay. So that leads into the next question.
Next question.
Have you ever shot anybody?
Nope.
Not even the military? by accident?
I shot targets.
Okay.
In the military, I shot targets.
But nothing moving. No moving targets.
I got shot.
Where?
In the thumb.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember.
Talked about this.
Yeah, I remember.
I just been through my 4th year of physical therapy.
And is it working good?
Is that, I see a shadow. Is that Jose?
No.
Who is it? I only see a shadow.
It's the security.
Next question.
Where were you when you got the call that Dave wanted you to be on the Chappelle show? Do you remember the moment that you were asked?
The moment was after I had did a personal project for Neil Brennan, who was an up-and-coming director, or he was a writer, wanted to be director. He had a project he wanted me to be a part of. And I said, I'll do it. I don't care if there's no money, but if you're in a situation where you can throw me a bone, do it. And that bone he threw me was being on the Chappelle show. So he was the first, and I didn't even know the name of the show then, but he was the first one to put me in line with it. Of course, with Dave's endorsement, he's just not gonna bring a nigga up there, but that was it.
So it wasn't like a big, exciting moment.
In a work capacity, but other than that, we used to cross each other's paths. Sometimes at DC comedy clubs, but more than likely you would catch us cross each other's path in the Village at the Talent used to have a night on Sunday, and then the Cellar, then all clubs. We was working the same circuit. He was a young boy, I was older. Next question.
Okay.
Question for you.
Question
for you. Is it easier for you to fall in love with a black man or a white man?
This game is not for me, it's for you. The next question is...
No, you can't respond like that. You can't respond like that. You gotta call the next question. Yo, can we get some cards or something? Yo, when the fuck was this game about me? Yo, when we came with this game, you back there. You said, hey, this is gonna be fun. It's me you versus the snitches. And now you're gonna say, this game is for me. That is the reason why you can never be a genie. Okay. Why you can't answer my question?
To answer your question, it's whoever's the nicest. There's great men and horrible men in both races.
Next question.
Next question. Who is your comedy inspiration? Like, who did you look up to? Who is your...
Me. Next question.
When you were
I never
started.
looked up to anybody. I admired people. I never looked up to anybody.
Not
when
Red Fox or...
When you say, it's certain ways to describe your respect for the game.
Okay.
When you say looked up, it's like this, like, oh my God.
Who did you admire?
I admired Red Fox. I admired Richard Pryor. I'm an old head. Most motherfuckers did type of shit gonna admire him. I admired Martin Lawrence. I admired Louis Anderson.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a weird choice for me. Not for me, but a lot of people would just not think that I associate with that. But because he was like a wordsmith, and you could tell like it's he didn't move around. He was a fat nigga. He was a big nigga on stage. He was a big motherfucker on stage. His face was like filled with energy. He could just take you. He could just make you see the person that he wasn't or just created that.
And his cartoon was hilarious too, Life with Louie.
Yeah, like you gotta to be able to just stand still for an hour. And the only thing you making people laugh with, not with your physicality, not with your voice so much, not with you projecting a certain way, but just the words. Like he's one of those comics that his set, if you made a transcript of it, it would read funny throughout the whole thing. That's one thing I admired about him.
Yep. Your biggest fear?
My biggest fear, and it's weird, and I know it wouldn't happen, but the fear of my son may not know how much I love him. And it's crazy because you can have love for a kid, you can have love for a person, but you still like, you want to just show more love, like more than what is there. Like, will he ever know, like, really how much I love him? Like, really what he means in my life? You know, like, he understand, like, yeah, we used to do all this shit as far as shit, but like, nigga, like, whenever I look at you, it's like, God damn. You know, the one thing that can calm everything. It don't matter. And I think that's kind of what kids do for people. They give you a place of peace.
Mm-hmm. And unconditional love.
But I don't give a fuck, man. You can be mad at a motherfucker all the fuck you want. Well, it's just one look from a kid and you like.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make it fun now too. This one's
That
like
was
a
fun. That was
I know. I can tell you were about to cry over there.
No, not to cry, but that's the truth.
You guys have to watch the YouTubes. You see his eyes water up.
No, fuck that nigga. I'm a gangster all day. We shot a nigga when we was in Miami. Yo.
Okay, Tony Montana.
Yep. Fuck Nori and the Drink Champs. I said it. You disrespected me, son. I had beef with the Breakfast Club. Now you want to smoke, son? You told me 3 times I was gonna be on your punk ass show. I just called it a punk ass show. The reason why I said it, because you let everybody else be on your show. And guess when you fucked with me, Nori? During the pandemic, nigga. You let me helicopter.
Uh-oh, they're coming for you right now.
Yo, you let me be on the show during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? When it's all grainy and shit. Now we breathing on people. We got masks on and shit. And you invite me to your show 3 times. And this is why I'm losing my respect for him. Is because you know when a nigga about to front on you when they call and say, when do you leave Miami? Right? Right? We already had a date. You like, when do you leave Miami? Monday, but I'm staying on Tuesday. Okay. And then I called him. I'm airing this nigga out. I called him. I said, look, man, unfortunately, my Netflix special will not be coming out the date that I thought. I wanted to do your show to promote the Netflix special. That's not going to happen. I do have talking points of other things I've done. But if you was banking on, not banking, but if you're interested to talk about that, then maybe we wait for another day. He was like, man, fuck that. Nigga, this is what Nori said. Nigga, fuck that. You family. Yo, B, I'm a fan.
You're the fan that didn't show up.
I'm a fan, B. Then you know niggas serious when they hit you with this. What's your assistant? What's your email? That means you're going to get a confirmation. We got mad confirmations, right? Then my assistant, she was like, they were wondering, when are you leaving? And I was like, you know what? Tell them we ain't got to do it. I'm like, we ain't going to go through this shit. They was okay. And then I said, I had like 2 more days. Okay, so we could do it the next day on a Tuesday. No Nori. He out in LA taking pictures with Jay-Z, got his champagne, Big Sean heckling him about drinking too much. Big Sean went on the drink camp and said, this show is called Drink Champs. And Big Sean said, so how often, this nigga was doing drunk math. He said, how often y'all do this show? So you not worried about, you do this? Nigga! I fuck with Big Sean, but get the fuck out of here. It's called Drink Champs, nigga. Go to Vegan Champs with that.
He's worried about how much everyone's drinking.
Yeah. Go to Church Champs. That show is, they made it off and get lit. And that's what it is.
Sounds like a fun show.
It sounds like a fun. Oh, I thought it was gonna be fun. He told me, you my mans, all of that shit, right? Moved the show from one day and then moved it to the next day and then canceled that next day. I told him we're busy.
Mm-hmm.
And he always be like, that's my man. See, this is what y'all don't understand about hip hop. These motherfuckers, they say you're man's until you call them. I'm calling everybody out. Big boy. Big boy, I want to do your show when you was big, boy. All these big niggas don't fuck with me no more. Fat Joe. I used to see Big Fat Joe at the Knicks game. What up, D? All that. The nigga got a waist trainer or a spank or something on. He a supermodel now. Something on. You know, he juicing. And he don't know no more. Crack! I'm sick of you big niggas getting small and then don't know us little niggas no more. C's, flipping New Jersey, you another big nigga that got small and switched the whole shit up. I remember nigga used to breathe heavy going up steps. Then you got a Fitbit. You got a Fitbit, nigga. You don't even breathe hard no more, skin looking all good and shit.
So it is only
I
men?
remember when you niggas was big. Yo, I'm just saying, I remember when niggas was big. Now they get this new fucking skinny ass attitude. It's okay. Go ahead, what?
I was gonna say, do women do the same thing to you when they lose weight?
Yes. Women can't wait to do it. They went from like, baby, what you want to eat to they lose 30 pounds. What happened? I don't have time for this. I'm getting in touch with myself. I could love you on any size, but don't let your size switch your attitude. Fat Joe, the only one. Monique. Monique didn't change from big to small to medium, all the sizes. I know Monique in all the sizes. And Monique is something's about to happen. I started right about the same time Monique started.
Okay.
And I've seen her climb. I literally seen her from pushing 2 kids in a stroller, whatever that market is in Baltimore, very low end market, like fuck with a nigga that worked at a barbershop, was a barber, whatever. Like I remember her from the streets, like the real streets. I remember her, and not only that, when I came up, when me and Monique at the time we came up where comedy was 100%. I know people still think it's the same way, but at a time where it was male dominant, 100%. You had 1 or 2 chicks that would come through crack, but it's the truth. They had to work harder. They had to be funnier. In some cases, they had to fuck niggas. There a lot of women got frustrated about doing that. Like, yeah, nigga, I want to work with you, but that don't mean we gonna fuck. But I want to work, so how we gonna fuck? You know, it was that. And I remember she used to have a night. And back in the day, shout out to Guy Torrey for his documentary, Fat Tuesday, because a lot of things I talk about run parallel with what that documentary is about at a time when Black comedy was on fire. Monique came up, and she was a woman out of Baltimore that had this gigantic personality that would light a room up, that was smart enough to say, I'm gonna get my own night. This is the businesswoman this bitch always been. Because that's how we used to make our money. You know, you quit your job, how you gonna get money? You gotta get a room. I want a room, I gotta get a room. And she had a room that was so successful that her and her brother and her family decided, like, we're gonna think bigger than that. Let's get the whole restaurant. Let's get the lease. We killing it. It was probably the biggest night they had, and let's turn it into a comedy club. She turned it into a comedy club. It was a very successful comedy club. And I remember one night in particular, she was so popular that niggas would brave snow. Like, it was a blizzard. She had a show. She said, Donnell, I lived in D.C. She said, Donnell, I got this show on, right? I didn't expect these motherfuckers to show up. She said, they here, but don't no comedians want to show up. Would you come? I was like, bitch, I'm there. Whatever car I had, it had one windshield blade, one windshield wiper. The tags, everything was dead on that shit. I drove that shit up there, and we did the show together, right? And then she went, one of the toughest things for a Black comic to do is to make the transition from doing the Black clubs or the chilling circus to working more mainstream stuff. Somebody has to knight you and endorse you.
You mean the white clubs?
The white clubs, mainstream white clubs. I hate to say, well, when we think, people say mainstream, but when we think white club.
Mm-hmm.
It was tough. Somebody had to already be in, had to refer you, there was a lot of shit you had to do. But then back then, there was this festival, right? And it's coming back this year, the Montreal Comedy Festival. And it was a festival that broke new talent. It broke Jay Moore. It broke people like Greg Giraldo is not with us anymore. Dave Chappelle, Jim Brooke. It was the place. Like first off, you had to. They had this whole audition process, right? It'd be like a night. They got auditions for Montreal. The only niggas that was in got to audition. People come, and you were chosen to go to the festival. This did not only just happen in New York. New York was a mecca. It happened everywhere. So you got chosen to be in this group, and it had to do with relationships with producers and everything. But you knew if you got to Montreal, it was a festival that could change your life. You know, at that time when I was just starting a festival, you could go from a person that had a 10-minute routine to having $250,000 deal, a development deal where you ain't got to do nothing. It's like just we don't want anybody to get them. Bah, here go a quarter. I don't send me those people. Here go $250,000. Bam, just chill for a year. And it wasn't panning out. But Monique, there was a show called The Nasty Show. Robbie Prague. God damn, when I say that name associated with Monique, it's very troubling. And the reason why, because Robbie Prague was one of the guys that saw urban talent the first time and helped you on your way. This showcase was what's Nasty Show. But then Monique and Robbie Prague had conflict because of the deal that she wanted. She didn't think that it was a fair deal. She was being treated unequal, whatever. And that argument can go either way.
Yeah.
But for me, knowing that they both had that moment where it was like, you're gonna be the next big thing because I believe you're gonna be the next thing. You got the work ethics like I see it here, everybody see it. Then, you know, she came under a lot of controversy about her relationship with Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey. But one thing I noticed about her, the Black community never gave up on her. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen this woman go from that to being on the top, a comic winning an Oscar, to like always having to explain yourself.
Yeah. I thank you for sharing that story about her, because I did have my own thoughts and stuff about everything that was going on. But I appreciate the story. I didn't know like that she started her own club and all of that.
No,
yeah,
she
yeah.
was like, that's like she's a real bitch. Like she's a real bitch. Like she's goes harder than most men I know. You know, stand in what they believe. It's so hard for motherfuckers not to say, you know, not to say what they really feel. Motherfucker, I jeopardize this. And to be quite honest, she lost a lot. For whatever reasons, it's an argument on both sides. But what I noticed, and I think this is so genius of 50 Cent, and he started talking about it, so genius of, he said, you can't cancel out stars. And there's a lot of people that want to see Monique. There's a lot of people that want to see her win. Yeah. There's more people that want to see her win than lose. You know what I'm saying? I want to see her win. But I also want to see her be funny in these interviews and fucking roast these niggas out. Fuck that. I understand your point of everything, Monique. Whap, whap, whap.
Stop being so serious all the time.
Yeah. Like, whap, whap, whap. Just hit a bitch. You funny. You just joned me out. But I just got a feeling. I got this weird feeling. Because 50 Cent just started up the production of the BMF series. I got this weird feeling that bitch gonna show up on that motherfucker. And if she does, I'm gonna lose my shit.
That'd be dope.
Because it's good to see, like, and it's gonna send a message. You can't tell us who we can or who we will cancel.
But I feel like 50's gonna have to pay her the right amount for her to come on there.
What?
Amount of money.
You know what? I don't believe there's any right amount of money. I think there's the right amount of moment in the moment. And this is what I'll just say. I understand that. And I doubt very seriously if any, and I don't even know this business, that it would be anything insulting, especially knowing how she feels about being treated equally. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure that it would come off the gate like that. And she's let it be known, if you want to fuck with me, this is what you got to do. If you want to fuck with you, just got to pay for it. People always want to give your shit away. People always want you to give your shit away. I've been watching the Kanye documentary, and that's one thing I can respect about him from the beginning. He was like, fuck that, motherfucker. Pay for it.
Yeah.
If you don't want it, you don't want it. How thirsty are you?
Yeah. Great documentary.
It's a great document. It made you think. It made you just see reality. Now that people understand, we can continue. Was that your last question for me?
There is more, but we can.
I'm all emotional and shit.
I
right now.
know.
I feel like I need therapy, nigga. Yo, I'm telling you. Yo, I was just saying the other day, I never wanted to admit this, right? I never wanted to think it because I don't fuck with therapy. But I was like, and if I fuck with therapy, I'm not going to tell anybody. But me listening and being a part of the show today, it don't matter what I tell, you niggas is going to tell. So
We're all your therapists then.
you know what's so funny? I always thought that therapy for me, I always say this, it's getting on the stage. It's getting on the stage. Just talk to, fuck me, smoke a joint. Get the motherfucking pop off.
Are you sure that's just not covering up stuff in the moment?
Why the fuck are you trying to be my therapist? Yo, who the fuck? I said I want a professional, nigga. I ain't want my therapist to have titties. That's it. Can my therapist not have titties? Shout out to Toya over there talking about no, she can't. But I always thought that my friends are my therapists. Maybe it's time for me to talk to an outside interest.
A professional. Not people from the streets.
But will it help? It doesn't matter. I tried. I'm so sick of fucking mental health. Not in a bad way. Listen, I'm starting to think that everybody is crazy. Like, yo, I'm not disrespecting. I know it's important, but I just think nobody just want to drink water.
I do have to wonder why.
Some people don't believe in that shit. Like, no, his problem is because that's why his daddy was locked up and he be all right. All of them locked up.
I do wonder why everything does need to be clinically diagnosed. Like I just saw something recently about high functioning anxiety, which what I read was normal life of people that like to succeed. You're nervous. Right. You want to do good.
Man, I hate when motherfuckers try to hit you with all the shit that make you. I'm sick of these. That's the true sign of a narcissist. You're in a toxic relationship. No, I'm not in a toxic relationship. I just don't like you, bitch.
Yeah, people.
I'm not toxic. Niggas just want to like, whoever calls a person toxic first, that's the most toxic. I'm not toxic, bitch. I'm a regular nigga that don't like stupid shit. That doesn't make me, girl, that's the sign of a toxic. A motherfucker hit me one time with every sign. It's toxic, you're gaslighting.
And I feel like nobody even knows what they really mean. Like they just throw it, but they just throw it out there, and you're like, that actually wasn't that situation.
You know what it means is, get the fuck out my face with that stupid shit. This is what it means to me. It means that all the shit that you're saying I am, guess who it is? It's you. I get why you so versed at it. I get why you know so much about it. Because it's you. I know why you like, I'm a professional because guess what? It's you. You. And whoever's watching this podcast, you know what? Fuck the bullshit. Go to them today. This is going to cause, somebody had a heart to say this. Just go up to me and just go like this. You know what I was saying to myself today? It's you. Yep, it'd be like this. And this is what you do. Hit them with one of them Atlanta gay joints. At the end. It's you.
And don't break the eye contact.
Yeah, eye contact. Just do that neck like this, like they say, yo, no, bitch, it's you.
Tilt your head to the left.
Tilt your head to the left. Y'all know how I say and how I believe. Thank you. This was good. I'm glad. Thank you to Joe. Goddamn. Jose. Them hoes all fuck me up. At THC, we about to do something big to commemorate our relationship. Celebrate it on 420 in Sacramento. It's going to be some dope shit. The way we're going to lay this out, it's going to be fire. So Sacramento, you guys get ready for that. Also, anybody who's been following this podcast, understand that almost 3 years ago, we started something. We, meaning Dave Chappelle and the community of Yellow Springs. It was called Summer Camp. I can't guarantee what's gonna be with that, but I will say the River Ninja is coming to OHIO Memorial Day weekend. We will have more information about that. Go to donnellrawlings.com. And remember, a joke can be too soon, but it never can be too soon for a funny observation. It's you, bitch.